Go, Sarah. How are you doing?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm all right. What do you want to say to us, Sarah? Sarah, she is a Muslim, as I know, right?
Yes.
You called me yesterday, correct?
Um,
Right?
I called you. I think I sent you a message. I wanted to talk to you in private.
Sorry. It's not you. There's other Sarah. She called me
Uh,
yesterday. Sorry. All right. So
yeah,
I
no,
don't
it's not.
I don't
Okay.
read really messages, but go ahead. What you want to say to me?
Yeah. No, I have wondered many times now. Yeah, I have asked some other Muslims about where it is written in the Quran about if Kaaba is written in the Quran, an example, or to pray the direction of Kaaba, but they are saying it is in the Quran. So I want to
I don't.
actually,
Sorry, Sarah. I don't
because I
understand.
cannot Arabic.
Where it's you know Arabic?
And no, I cannot
Okay.
Arabic.
So what you said? Allah pray? What? I don't understand.
No, I asked some people if it is written in the Quran that pray, the direction of the Kaaba.
Uh-huh.
Uh, but they are saying it is written there, so I don't know because if it is written in Arabic, because some say it is not written, some say it is written.
No, it is in the Quran, but it doesn't say really anything about the Kaaba. Chapter 2, verse number 144, as an example, it says, Verily we have seen the turning of you, your Muhammad, face toward the heaven. Surely we shall turn you to the Qibla. Now, nowhere here, by the way, it says that this is the Kaaba. The Masjid al-Haram is not the Kaaba, and I can prove that so easy.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, this what the Muslims they will say to you uh, when they speak about the direction of prayer. They say this verse, but this verse nowhere it says Kaaba, nowhere it speak about Mecca.
Okay.
But this verse is speaking about a place which is forbidden. Which place is forbidden? Do you have like those who they speak to you? Can you invite them to join us? Like, did you speak to a sheikh?
No, I have talked to some people who has written, who has read the Quran.
Uh huh.
Uh, in Arabic, they say it says that, and I wonder one thing also because they are saying it is that Abraham, it was he who made that Mecca, and also I wanted to know, is it right? Is it? Did
Abraham is the
Abraham?
one who built the Kaaba. No, actually,
No,
Abraham he built the Kaaba supposedly in the Quran, but according to Muhammad, the first one who built the Kaaba, it was the angels of Allah who came down, and then Adam, Allah sent him down in Sri Lanka, uh, uh, and then Adam he did Hajj 40 times,
Mhm.
all the way from Sri Lanka to Mecca, and the angels were waiting for him there. And he go back every time he go to Mecca, he go back to Sri Lanka, which is very stupid to say because Sri Lanka is an island, and there's no way. I mean, this is the first man. How he can pass the sea and go all the way from India, all the way a very long, massive trip is going to take many years, in fact, to go one way and years to go back. And especially at that time, there's no GPS, or it's how he would know his directions. So the
Mhm.
whole story is a fictional story. Obviously, is giving us some hint about where the origin of Islam coming from. They have a lot of connection with the Hindus and Indian religion. You know, so
Okay, okay.
yeah, because you will find the same thing happen. That, like as an example, the Hindus they have a black stone. The Muslim they have a black stone. The Hindu they have a black stone present the vagina and the private part of the man. The Muslims
Mhm.
they have a stone. It's represent the vagina, and even involve sexual practice before Islam. And now Muhammad, he confirmed that Adam himself, he landed in Sri Lanka. So based on Islamic religion, the first man is from India, and the first believer is from India. And now based on this, the first man of the Arab, he is an Indian, and specifically he is from Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's another girl in this. I think it's another lady also who has the same question like me. The things that it is difficult for us to believe that that Jesus is the Son of God. Only this thing who are making us to, to search more. About this. Yeah. So. Otherwise, we are very interested. We are very interested to know about the Christianity and all that. But it's only this one about if he is the Son of God. That's little difficult for us to, believe.
All right.
Yeah.
First of all, before we go and talk about Jesus,
Okay.
when you spoke to Muslims and they say to you that the Quran command us to pray in the direction of the Kaaba, did you ask them
Yes.
why he is commanding such a thing? Isn't it the Arab before Islam, they pray to the Kaaba anyway? Did you ask them this question?
Yeah. Before I opened my eye, when I opened my eyes about many things, I was asking why. I was asking some, Muslims why they are praying to, the Kaaba, and they said we don't pray to the Kaaba. We pray when we go to Mecca. We are praying to God. It's just that the direction we don't pray directly to the Kaaba. And I was also asking why are you kissing the sun, and they were saying that Prophet Muhammad used to do it, did it. And I was asking where it is in the Quran. I never got the answer because I'm a Quran person. I'm not a Hadith, or it's difficult for me to believe in Hadith or Tafsir because it's not in the Quran. Hadith, and it's not in talk. It doesn't talk anything about the Hadith or Tafsir in the Quran. So there are many who believe in Hadith and Tafsir, but because the Quran say the Quran is complete and fully detailed, something I thought before that I had to follow the Hadith and the Tafsir also.
But you see,
now I don't really. I don't get any answer
the
why they
funny,
do.
those Muslims, that when you show them the hadith, they have all the claims like this hadith is not authentic, the books of hadith is full of lies. So when they want, the hadith is a resource. When they want, the hadith is a garbage. And what is the authentic source of Islam then? So how we can follow it? Like now, as an example, when you ask them about where in the Quran it says pray in the direction of the Kaaba, they will mention to you this verse, but where in the verse it says Kaaba? Anywhere? All what you see here is addition. This is nothing. Mecca, between two brackets, is not in the verse. Kaaba, you know, what it says what they are saying? Where? You know? We don't see. If you change, if you change the translator, you will find that all of those things will disappear. So the Muslims, if they have a book of God, and the book of God is teaching them something, then why the book of God is not easy, I mean, to understand? Okay, now where is this place of worship which is a forbidden? How it's called forbidden, and we can go and worship there. If it's forbidden, then it's forbidden. Either we can go or we cannot. The place which is forbidden, it means we cannot pass it through. We cannot get into it. If we can get into it, well, this is not forbidden. Look, I just changed the translator. This is Yusuf Ali. And we see the turning of the face. But even this one, he have to add bracket. Between two bracket, for guidance of the heaven. Now, shall we turn thee to Qibla? So all what it says is Qibla. Qibla means direction. That shall please thee. Okay, hold on. Is Allah trying to please Muhammad? Or this is a holy place? You see, either this is godly command, or this is just to please one man. So here it says, it shall please thee. And then turn then the face in the direction of the sacred mosque. In Arabic it says masjid. Masjid means a place of worship. And it says sacred. If we go right now to the book of Exodus, chapter 19, we will find in verse number, like you can read verse number 19, 20, 21, that the Lord, he said to Moses, he told him to go and warn the people that they shall not pass the boundaries. This is about the Mount of Sinai, where God, he spoke to Moses. This is why it's a sacred. We cannot pass it. So if the mosque is the Kaaba, well, it's not a sacred mosque no more, because we can go there. We can walk with our feet. We can pass. The only place Muhammad was trying to copy the Jews here. He was praying into Jerusalem. Muhammad, even the Hadith confirm that Muhammad was praying into Jerusalem. But Muhammad, obviously, he don't understand where is the location. So sometime he pray to the Jerusalem, sometime he pray into Mecca. But what this verse here is saying, pray into the sacred place. The sacred place is where you cannot pass the boundary. There's a location, it's a land, it's considered as a holy land, and if you pass it, you are in trouble. Otherwise, Kaaba is not a sacred mosque. Why? Because people, they go naked around the Kaaba. How it's sacred, how it's forbidden. You know, in Arabic actually it says haram. Haram means forbidden. Not even sacred, forbidden. If I ask you right now, what, as a Muslim lady, when you say the word haram, isn't this what it means, forbidden?
Yes.
Let's see. This is what it says in Arabic. Al-Masjid al-Haram. Al-Masjid al-Haram. So what is it's haram. What is haram? Is a place where we cannot pass. And that is the place where God, he spoke to Moses. Muslims, as always, they are the last one who can explain their religion. They know nothing about the religion. So if we go, let me put the verse for you in the screen, so maybe you can understand better. This is Harun Yahya. He is a Muslim dawah. He have a dawah TV and those his girls. I wanted to open TV like him, but did not work. So anyway, here in chapter 19 in the book of Exodus, it says that God, he says to Moses, can you see my screen, Sarah?
Yes, yes.
All right. And the Lord says unto Moses, go down, charge the people, lest they break through into the Lord to Gaz, and many they will perish. You can use different translation. All of it is saying that if you pass the boundary, this line, this is a sacred place of worship for God. If they pass the line, they will perish. This is the sacred mosque. Let us prove it more. Just to show you that Muslims are the last one. They understand the religion, and this is why they don't dare to debate me. You know that the Muslim, they claim that Muhammad, he went to the heaven, correct?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yes.
nowhere in the Quran it says that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to ask because I talked with someone who said that has read the Quran 4 times, and like I said, I cannot Arabic, so I want to ask you. Said that it is written in the Quran that Muhammad talked to Allah. Is that true? That it is in the Quran?
Nowhere in the Quran it says Muhammad, he spoke to Allah.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
And nowhere it says even that Muhammad, even he spoke for a second, because what the Muslims say, and all of them they agree, that Muhammad, every single word he received from his God, it was through the angel Gabriel, correct?
Yes.
So if Allah talking to Muhammad, who need Gabriel then? They never spoke to him. But I want to focus with me just to confirm about what is the sacred mosque. Chapter 17, verse number 1. If you ask any Muslim, they will say to you that this is about the journey, the night journey of Muhammad. Allah took him to heaven, and then in his way back, he went where? To Jerusalem. Where is Jerusalem
Yes.
here? Do you see Jerusalem in the verse? Nowhere. Okay. But look what it says. It took him from the Masjid al-Haram to the farthest mosque. Which one is the Masjid al-Haram, which means the forbidden, sacred, forbidden land? And which one is the farthest mosque? Let us find out. This verse have nothing to do with Muhammad. This is about Moses. In fact, if you read the verse after it, it says Moses right away. Correct?
Yes.
Where is Muhammad? No Muhammad. So what happened? Praise be to the one who commanded his servant, he took his servant in a journey at night. Who is the one who took him in a journey at night? The Muslim, they say Muhammad, but no. This is about Moses. If we take this sentence and we copy it and we search in the Quran again, we will find again that this is about Moses' trip from Egypt to the forbidden land, to Jerusalem, supposedly. Read carefully. This is the chapter 44. Speaking about Musa, do you see the word Musa here? Here. See Musa?
Yes. Yes.
So praise be to the one. I took my servant during the night journey, exactly the same sentence. فَأَسْرِ بِعِبَادِي لَيْلًا. And here we go to the Quran here. It's exactly the same. He took him أَسْرَى بِعَبْدِهِ لَيْلًا. Okay, he took him from where? He took him from the land which is forbidden to the land which is the Aqsa Mosque, which is in Jerusalem. So this is supposedly a journey of Moses. God, he took Moses during the night from the land which is forbidden, as we showed you in Exodus 19:21, where God here, he says, in the Mount of Sinai, he told Moses, don't let people pass this line, otherwise they will die. They will be perished. So this is the sacred, this is the forbidden land, where nobody can pass. He took him all the way to Jerusalem. The Muslims, they say, no, this is about Muhammad. The name Muhammad never mentioned, and both verses right away will find the name Moses appear. Correct? In both verses, it's about Moses. Here, at night, he depart فأسرى, the same exact word, at night, and then the sea split open. This is the story about Moses leaving Egypt and crossing into the promised land, which is the land of the Jews before Moses. So Muslims are the last one to explain to you anything about the religion. If we go back to the verse about Muhammad going to heaven, well, where is the word heaven? Which one is more important, to visit Jerusalem or to visit the heaven? The heaven, correct?
Yes.
But where it says the word heaven here? It's gone. There's no heaven. It says the one who took his servant at night into the farther mosque. Where is the heaven? You ask the Muslim, they will say to you, this is Al-Aqsa. This is the mosque, it's called Al-Aqsa. So all the stories of Muhammad have a new fabrication made by Muslims. So what about Musa suddenly become about Muhammad? Suddenly they add a story about Muhammad going to heaven, seeing 7 heavens, seeing Adam and Moses and Jesus and Abraham there, and seeing women in hell, and seeing Adam crying and Adam laughing like a crazy mentally ill person. All those stories are fabrication. That's why I believe that all the Quran and even the character of Muhammad is a fabrication, because none of those stories make sense. If Allah sent Muhammad to heaven, well, he should mention that in the Quran. More important to mention it than taking Muhammad into the Aqsa Mosque. But here we go, the verse in the front of us, we don't see the word heaven. Did Allah drop the most important, the journey of Muhammad to him? And he remember only journey of Muhammad to a mosque is not even built yet? So all those stories in the Quran, they are invalid, very stupid, so silly, and the conclusion will be that the author of the Quran is mentally ill. If I am God and Muhammad, I took him to heaven, I took him to Jerusalem, why I want to mention his visit to the Aqsa Mosque, but I don't mention his visit to me? Which one is more important?
Yeah.
This is why I say to you, Sara, Muslims are the last one who can explain to you anything. The book of Islam is stupid.
Yes.
It's very confusing, and this is why the Muslim, everyone, he give you his own interpretation for anything. Go ahead. You muted yourself, Sara? All right, maybe she have somebody there. That's all right. As you see, guys.
Yes, sorry.
Go ahead, Sara.
Yes. Yes. I had another question also, but I
All right.
forgot. The other question was, yeah. It's no, yeah, and that's what I wanted to say. In the Quran, it says pray three times. Right?
Yeah. But you see, Sara, all those things is not really important. You need to focus on the value. You know, okay, the Quran says don't eat pork. Okay, so if I don't eat pork now, I'm a good guy. I mean, that is silly, you know. There's somebody he eat pork, but he is not a thief, and somebody he don't eat pork. He don't eat pork. You know, and like, I mean, it's not what people eat make them good or bad. It is what they do. Correct? So if somebody he pray 3 times, what does that mean? If I force people to pray 13 times every day, well, I did not even give them a choice to pray to me when they are ready to pray, because a prayer, it should have, like, you are in a position where you are ready to pray. You know, prayer is like being in love. So If I force a man to love somebody, and how you show your love, you have to call at certain time in the day, and I tell him even how many times you have to call. That is not love. Love is something you do willingly, not because of fear, but because you love to do so. So if Islam is based on love, loving God, then the prayer should not be based on you have to pray in this time, otherwise I'm angry from you. Otherwise I will punish you. If I make you do certain things, and that is present your love to me, and I force you to do it, that means this is not love, this is just fear. So when the Muslims, they pray, they are not really praying. They are reporting to job. It's like you have to go and you click your card in the machine when you go to the company. If you don't do so, they will fire you. This is not a person who really, we do not know if this person, he like to go to work or not, but he have to go, otherwise he will be fired. When it's come to prayer, a prayer should be something done willingly, not something enforced on people. If I force them to pray for me, and not only that, I put conditions. As an example, you have to do ablution. And if you fart, Allah will not accept your prayer. And if you eat garlic, Allah will not accept your prayer. If you eat leek, Allah will not accept your prayer. If you eat onion, what the heck was this prayer then? So the prayer of a Muslim is not a prayer, it is a duty. And here we have to know that there is big difference between Christianity and Islam. In Islam, when Muslims, they pray to God, it's just a duty. Christians, when they pray to God, it's because they are children of God and they love to pray to Him. When they feel they are ready, when they feel they are prepared for it. It is something spiritual, it's something touch your heart, it's not a duty to do, it is something you should love to do. Otherwise, there is no point of calling your parents every day, 5 times a day, but you don't want to, but you've been forced to, otherwise you will not inherit the money of the parents.
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Yeah, it is about, I understood what you meant. Yeah, you say it's not, should not be enforced and all that. But I have it's like a different topic, so that I will not forget. I may forget.
All right.
We Muslims, or some, Muslims say that the gospel and Torah has been corrupted. But I don't believe in that. And Allah say in the Quran that we have to believe in the earlier book. And when they say it is corrupted, then it means, it's corrupted, then it means that they mean that then it means that Allah could not protect the books and only the Quran. But when I ask some Muslims, they say no, it is specific Quran. But Allah don't say specific Quran. He say no one can change my words no one can change my words. Okay.
Right.
So I want to say to all these Muslims in the world that this is not right, because Allah says you have to believe in the book from earlier, and by saying that it is corrupted, or it is then actually the one who say it is corrupted, actually they are not believers, they are disbelievers. So, and it is not proof anywhere. And when they say it doesn't exist anymore, that is an excuse. Because if it doesn't exist, then it will have written in the Quran. Example that it exists before, but it doesn't exist now. So I want every Muslim to know that this is not right. To say something like this because clearly Allah says in the Quran that all the books, I mean the books from earlier books, you have to believe in the earlier books also. And yeah, like I said, but to say that it doesn't exist, it is they become disbelievers by saying that because I believe in that. I mean, believe in that the gospel and Torah is sent by God, and by saying that it is corrupted, there is no proof that it's corrupted.
All right.
So yeah.
Sarah, listen carefully. We don't care what the Muslim says. We don't care even for Allah. We believe that Allah is not our God, and He is a satanic God at the end of the day. However, because the Satan, he cannot even maintain what he say, he caused Muslims a huge confusion. This is what Islam is about. Like you mentioned that the Quran says in many places, as an example, the surah in front of us, chapter 6, 115, Allah, He says nobody can change His words. He never said the word Quran. He said nobody can change His words. In fact, we as a Christians, we can, this is additional proof Islam is false. Why? Because when the Muslim, they say that Allah sent 124,000 messenger, and then all their book is gone, and there's only one book is preserved. That is a proof that Islam is a fraud. Why? I am claiming to be a messenger, and all the previous book before me of a previous prophet deny someone like me to be a prophet. So what I do? I deny them all. Why? Because I'm committing a fraud. So I deny them all because this is the only way I can prove myself. This is what the Muslims are trying to do. Because all the books before Islam, they never spoke of someone like Muhammad. He is not qualified in every way, in every mean. Even he is not qualified according to the Quran. As an example, the Quran mentioned who is the one, the children of who they are going to be the prophets of God. So if we put the Quran into test, we will find that Muhammad, he failed into his own words. He cannot pass the test to be a prophet. If you go it in the Quran, you will find that Allah, He made from the children of Israel the prophethood. Well, is Muhammad from the children of Israel? And indeed, we gave the children of Israel the scriptures and understanding the scriptures and the prophethood. Do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, is Muhammad is a Jew? Is he from the children of Israel? So if we gave them he did not say we made some of them prophets. No. It says the prophethood. Then you will find other verses saying something more even stupid and silly. In chapter 29, and I say it's stupid and silly because this is the Quran is messed up. Chapter 29, verse 27, it says, and we bestowed on him, between two brackets, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Where is Ishmael? And then, and we made from their prophet, from their offspring, the prophethood. Do you see it?
Yes.
Okay. So the Quran confirms that from the offspring, only from the offspring of Abraham through Jacob and Isaac is the prophethood. Only. There's no others. How Muhammad here fit? I just showed you two verses, right?
Yes.
If the Muslim they say that Ishmael was a prophet, no problem. Ishmael, first he had nothing to do with Muhammad, but even they claim that he is descended from Muhammad, where it says that the children of Ishmael, they will be prophets. You see how stupid the Quran? So if Muhammad is a prophet, he failed even to make a book proving himself to be even listed. At least list yourself there.
Mm-hmm.
So either this is a book made from God, or this is a book made by an idiot, and obviously made by an idiot. Anything else? And not want to forget to mention, the Quran keeps saying, believing in what is with them. This is all those verses in the Quran. But here in this case, just to avoid the confusion, Muhammad, he is a hypocrite man. He's a liar. When he sit with the Jews, he is a Jew. When he sit with the Christians, he is a Christian. When he sit with the Arab pagan, he is an Arab pagan. When he sit with the Sabian, he is a Sabian. The Sabian worship stars. The Christian, they worship Jesus. The Jews don't worship Jesus. How those three suddenly they are going to go to heaven in Islam when they have totally different mission? The Jews don't accept Jesus. They don't accept him even as a prophet. So when the Quran says those who they are Jews, and those who they are Christians, and those who they are Sabian, and whoever believe in Allah, they will go to heaven. How those three are going to be part of the Islamic religion? Sabian worship stars, even part of them, they worship they worship Satan, sorry. And the Jews don't accept Jesus, and the Christian, they worship Jesus. So how three, which is struggling with each other, the Sabian, they believe that the God of the Jews is Shaitan, or let us say is an evil God, not Shaitan, because they worship Shaitan. So he's an evil God. Why? In their book, they say that the God of the Hebrew, he commanded them to do circumcision. He is evil. So according to the Sabian, circumcision is an evil act. According to the Jews, circumcision is a good act. According to Muhammadan, circumcision must be done. Yet Muhammad never circumcised. So how those three who oppose each other, all of them in one verse, are going to go to heaven? That is impossible. Unless you are a hypocrite, making a speech, making anyone, what is your religion? You are a hippie? Okay, you are going to go to heaven. What's your religion, sir? Hindu. Sadhguru, how you doing? You go to heaven too. So Muhammad was here trying to make everyone accept him as a prophet. But we know clearly by examining the Quran and the stupid teaching of Islam that Muhammad is a person who has no God. Even God, he worked for him. You know, when Aisha, she said to Muhammad, I see that your God, he rushed into your lust, Muhammad. Aisha, she is not stupid. She found out that Muhammad, obviously, is a scam. Why Aisha, she will say that? Your God, he rushed into your, sexual lust. So, it's obvious that Muhammad, he used God, the word God, for his agenda. It doesn't matter he is talking to who. So when he speaks to the Jews, he's a Jew. He believes in Moses. He speaks to the Christians. Oh, those Christians, they believe in Jesus. We cannot mention too much of Moses. Let us talk about Mary and Jesus. When he speaks to the Sabian, oh, those people, they worship stars. Let us mention the Lord of the stars, Rabbu Sara. And then let us take even from the Sabian Ramadan, which is nothing but Sabian practice. The Sabian, they do celebrate Ramadan thousands of years before Muhammad even exists. When the moon, the crescent moon, show up, the fasting of the month is started. The moon itself, this is the first moon who come. Then the people of the Sabian, they go to the second town, waiting for the newer moon. This is why the Quran says there is Allah, he have a 12 moon. The Muslim, they translate the word shahr as a word month. That's false. Shahr, it's not an Arabic word. It is an Aramaic and Hebrew, which mean moon, specifically the crescent moon. You can go right now and search it. Type the word Shahr in Latin words, meaning, you will find that Shahr mean crescent moon. This is why it says, whoever of you witness, فَمَنْ شَهِدَ مِنْكُمْ الشَّهْرِ, whoever of you witness the moon, the crescent moon, not witness the month. Nobody can witness the month. Eye sighting, we are talking about eye sighting. So whoever of you who eyesight the moon, then he fast. This is something Muhammad, he took from the Sabian. Even the Hadith says that the Arab, they believe that he is a Sabian, and the Muslims, they agree. A woman, she was in the desert. The Muslim, they asked her, where you get your water from? She said, I was there 2 days ago. They said, can you show us? We are sent by the messenger of Allah. She said, is that the one who is a Sabian? They said, yes. They didn't say no. So if you change the translation for this verse, just to show you how the Muslims, when they translate, they are doing a great cover-up. What translation usually you read there, Sarah? There is a specific translation you read?
I read in English.
I know, but like there's a specific name you read, or it doesn't matter? Read with me here. It says, do you see here, like we just changed the translator. Look, we have different words. So whoever of you sight, between two brackets, the crescent moon, do you see it?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean? So how sight the crescent moon? Where it says sight the crescent moon, and then where is the word month? There's no word month. This is the word moon, the crescent moon. So whoever of you sight the crescent moon, he fast. Muhammad now is a Sabian. So Muhammad is a scam like Obama. Obama, he go to the mosque, he say my Muslim faith. He's a Muslim. Obama, he go to Jerusalem, he wear the hat of the Jews. Obama, he go to the church sitting with the African American Christians, he is holding the Bible and he is crying. Obama, he sit with the atheist, he make fun of the Bible. Which one of them is the true Obama? The same as Muhammad. And even Muslim, they don't shy to say Muhammad was a leader and he was doing politics. This is why he married many women, to spread and to make his rule strong. So Muhammad is not a prophet of God who God supporting him. He needed women legs in order to make himself a prophet. He cannot be a prophet without using women. So how that can be godly? So as you see, wherever we go, Muhammad is an idiot, and we prove it. Anything else?
No, thank you so much.
So Sarah, what did you decide to leave Islam or not yet?
Not yet. I will talk to you another day.
Okay, but why you want to stay as a Muslim? Like there is something you think is making you, holding you from leaving?
I can talk with you next time about this because I have to go now.
All right.
It was very nice to talk to you.
Thank you, Sarah. God bless you,
Thank
sister.
you so much.
We pray for you.
Thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye.